Hey y'all, and good now whenever and wherever this finds you. Well, today's more of a personal video. It's about my dog Precious, and it's about how I got her, and about working in the theater with Kelly. She would go with me to the college, and one day I lost her, and it was like, so there's a story about that, and then a couple little clips just to remind me of what she looked like. And so this is more of a personal tale than anything else. Hi, my name is TC, and this is Precious. I want to tell you about how I got Precious. I woke up one morning and I felt like, I might want to get a little dog. I'd never had that feeling before. So I was going to go help my friend Kelly move a swing set because his daughter-in-law, their family was moving. And I get over there, and here shows up this little dog, and she's just running around the yard, and she runs up and jumps on your lap, and she's just such a treat. And she doesn't have a home. They're going to take her to a shelter. And of course my reaction is, I don't want to take on the dog. But then I started thinking, well, isn't it interesting that I'd wake up this morning thinking about getting a dog, and then a little dog would show up. So I let my friends talk me into taking her home and trying it out. And I've never been sad or upset with my decision ever. She has turned out to be such a special little dog for me. I was going to name her Presence to keep me reminded to stay in the now. But every time I look at her, I say, "You're precious. You're precious." See, she's precious. And she is. She's my Precious. Precious, show me up. Good girl. Good girl. All right, Precious, guard the house. Oh, here she comes down. Always goes with me to the college, and she follows me around most of the, not all the time, so I wasn't real surprised when I didn't see her. But I went back to the last place I'd seen her, which was inside the theater, and I called her name. She didn't show up. So I go in where her little bed's at in Kelly's office. She wasn't in her little bed, and I went outside and looked outside, and she wasn't outside. So I started to get worried. Mm-hmm. And then I thought to myself, oh man, somebody stole my dog. That was what I thought. And I was ready to just give up, that somebody stole it. But I kept looking for her. And finally, this lady, Leslie, that works up in the front office, when she found out Precious was missing, she all points bullets and look for Precious. Precious is missing. We got to find Precious. And she had everybody in the whole. I didn't want to. I was trying not to make a big deal out of it. Mm-hmm. I feel like they're privileging me to let my dog come. Mm-hmm. And now my dog is like creating the drama. Yes. So anyway, Leslie, she finally finds her. But she's down in the bottom of the pit where the stage elevator goes down. It has a pit that it has to go down into. Oh. Somehow she got from the house floor. She fell off of there or jumped or whatever. And there's a basement floor, and then you go another 6 feet to the bottom. So she fell about 6 feet to the basement floor, and then another 6 feet down to the bottom.
Well, that's pretty bad.
That's way bad. That's why I want to tell you the story. That's what makes it a good story. And the movie wasn't void of course or anything. So I don't know how it happened. I don't know what happened.
But she has no injuries?
And that was now that's the part that's amazing. So when Leslie finally found her, she came and got me, and then while Kelly was getting ladders and lights and everything to do the big rescue, mm-hmm. I went in, and there was enough light that I could see that she was standing up and she was walking around. Oh. And it led me to believe that she wasn't hurt. And then when Kelly got there with the light, sure enough, she wasn't hurt. And he went down and, you know, she doesn't like to be picked up no matter what.
Oh.
But he was able to pick her up and got her up to the basement level and let her go.
And how did she act?
And she just gave herself a big shake, you know, from her head all the way down to her tail. And then she acted like nothing had happened.
I mean, that's pretty traumatic.
It was totally traumatic, but the thing is, she only had one little place on her hip that looked like it was muddy. No marks. She wasn't sore. She was fine, so it was like a miracle.
Yeah.
Oh, but she's not. Precious, what's up? You my good dog? That's my beautiful dog, Precious. Now she's a 19-pound, 12-pound dog. That's it, Precious. Show me the wiggle wall. Roll over, Fido. Roll over, yay, yay, yay. What a cool dog. Yes, you're so cool. Go get on your shelf. 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 Well, there you have it. That's my dog, Precious, and that wiggling at the end, she had itchies on her back, and it was like I couldn't scratch her enough. That was more for me than for anybody else, so maybe you enjoyed it. But anyway, I'll see you down the road.